Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly video update. I am Matt DeWolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine, and your host on this adventure. It is 2023. I'm so excited to be back with you all. I took a little time off. Hopefully you had a chance to do that as well, and to reflect and to rest and recover a little bit as we got out of the end of 2022 and now are ramping up into 2023. I know that we've got some big things coming up for you. I've got some news for you this week and a couple of updates. So why wait? Why wait? So here it is. So look, last year in 2022, Car Wash the podcast had more than 30,000 listens, which is really cool when you step back and look at it from a big picture perspective, right? This year we're going to build on that. In the next couple of weeks, Season 3 is going to start to drop, and we're going to kick that off with a podcast episode, a Car Wash podcast episode like you have never heard before. So we're going to be covering Gleam Car Wash out in Colorado, and it's a multi-part episode. I can't wait for you all to get a listen on that. More fun stuff coming there. The other thing I want to tee you all up for is something that I've been kind of thinking about for a long time, and I think it's time that in 2023 we just do it. All right, so I want to know how you are having an impact in your community, because I've always wanted to be able to tell the story of the greater car wash industry's impact on the communities that it serves. And you all are a huge part in that. So what am I going to do about that? Well, I want to collect information from you about the charities that you are serving, how many dollars you are donating, and how many hours you are giving, and maybe some photos along the way. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sending out a request for information for you all to fill out a form with that information in it, and then that's going to submit you into our entry for Community Impact Awards. And I'm super excited about this. We're going to be featuring the best of the best when it comes to who's making a difference in their communities. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming in the next week or so as I kind of get that ready for the new year. This is going to be a great story. I'm really excited for this because you all are doing amazing things. This is always about more than washing cars. Speaking of, one of our first things that we've got coming up for you that is about a little bit more than washing cars is the Car Wash Show in Las Vegas. And that's May 8th through 10th. That's all about top-class education. It's all about seeing the best new things in this industry. And it's all about making new connections, right? So making connections with those folks that you need to enhance your business, and making kind of reconnections with those folks that maybe you haven't seen as much as you wanted to in the last year because you've been busy. This stuff's been busy. So I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you May 8th through 10th in Las Vegas. Registration for that event, that's coming up soon. We're going to open it here in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes peeled. All right, more stuff about more than washing cars. How many times do you think we can say that? Maybe we should make that a consumption game. So Bubble Bath over the holidays did something pretty cool. They've been doing this for a few years. They delivered Christmas cards and meals to seniors in their local community there. So that's a really cool story. It makes a really big difference. Makes somebody's day as they're doing that. So kudos to them for continuing that operation. Love what they're doing down there. They are always big on making an impact in their community. Good job, you guys. And let's see. Here's big news. I'm going to try to pronounce this. I may butcher it. So Alimentation Couche-Tard, that is the group that kind of operates, you probably know Circle K, right? So they've acquired the membership interests of True Blue, which is Clean Freak and Rainstorm brands in kind of the Midwest and kind of like Valley region there. That's really fascinating, okay, because Couche-Tard, they operate about 14,000 convenience stores. And what they've done here is that those True Blue brands, 85% of those are within 3 miles of a Circle K. So they're going to create some really interesting geographic overlap to be able to drive traffic between those sites. And I think really to be able to leverage a membership play there across all of those spots. So they can pop into the Circle K and get a wash. They can pop over to the Clean Freak and get a wash. So I think that's super fascinating. I think we should be on the lookout for more of that kind of happening here in the next year or two, and I think it's gonna change the game a little bit. So that's one thing for you today. Let's see what else we got. This is in the M&A space as well. So Mint Eco down in Palm Beach County, they become the largest wash in Palm Beach County. How many washes is that, you might say? Well, they're working on 10 right now with goals, I think, to get to 50 here in the in the long run. So that's kind of their game. Obviously, we've got operations happening with Mr. Car Wash where they're acquiring folks. They've purchased Rapid Express Car Wash out in Central California. That puts them up to, more than 425 locations. So they continue to grow. No slowing down here in the new year, guys. Big Dan's down in Florida and Georgia. They had some year-end grand openings, which is exciting for them. They continue their growth in that kind of southern Georgia area and Florida space, so they continue that. And then, as we should not be surprised, Tommy's has been awarded Smartest Growing Franchise in Franchise Times. That's a magazine publication there. Franchise Times is, get this, Fast and Serious list. Do you see what they did there? I do. I like it. So they were awarded that. Kudos to Tommy's for the continued growth there. They are rocking and rolling. I think that they're up to like 135, 137-ish Tommy's locations now. So that growth continues up. And then we've got something for you from Zips here. I want to get into the Zips one here. We talked about this at the end of last year just a little bit about name, image, likeness deals with the NCAA and what Zips is doing there. They're getting creative. They've got some cool videos coming out that they're calling them Car Wash Convos, where they're leveraging those NIL assets that they've partnered with there and running them through the wash, getting a chance to highlight what's happening in the wash, and getting a chance to really kind of personalize and have kind of an organic conversation with those folks. So super cool. I'm going to play just a little bit of that clip for you right now.
What is the most embarrassing song or artist that is in your playlist right now or your library?
Hannah Montana, Best of Both Worlds.
Hey everybody, I'm Kinsey Couch here at Zips Car Wash for another episode of Car Wash Combos. This time I'm with...
I'm Taven Jackson, quarterback for the Tennessee Vols.
So let's get our car washed and let's get to know them. Let's do it.
Go Vols.
So what is your pregame meal?
Pre-game meal is noodles with Alfredo sauce,
Okay.
mashed potatoes, Caesar salad, and filet.
Oh wow, so you're doing like a
And it's
whole
like-
nice meal before
People
a
make
game.
fun of me, but it's like, hear me out. I put the mashed potatoes in the Caesar salad, like,
Together?
yeah.
No
And
way,
then sometimes with the
no you
noodles,
don't. Your mashed potatoes and your
that's
Caesar
all
salad?
touching.
Oh my God. Which?
No, we just can't. We can't go any more than that. You can't have the food touching like that. I mean, come on. That's just one part of one conversation that the folks over there at Zips are doing. Super fun idea. Those are coming out on a regular basis. Check out their YouTube channel if you want to see the next one. I've got one more thing for you here, friends. We just dropped the latest issue of Car Wash Magazine in printed version. If you want to receive that in the mail, you got to make sure that you're an ICA member. That's at carwash.org/join. But our latest article that we posted on the website, carwashmagazine.com, and in the app is lessons from Netflix, right? So there's a little bit of subscription fatigue happening, we think, in the space. And so we kind of looked at some of the players outside of the car wash space to see what they're seeing, what's happening, what consumers are doing. And so that's a really interesting read. You can get that, like I said, right now at carwashmagazine.com or in the app. Download the app, Car Wash Magazine app, wherever you are consuming your apps, whether you're an Android user or an Apple device user. So, friends, if you have a story to tell, I want to hear it. Make sure you hit me up, mdewolf@carwash.org. Until next week, as we kind of ramp up here and get into the new year, there's only one thing that you've got to do when you're out there just killing it washing cars, and you know what that is. Keep it clean.